I'm muted. Oh man, I was talking to you guys, doing all this intro stuff. I was saying hello to all you guys. Man, whoops. I'm sorry. I recorded an interview yesterday, and I have to change my audio settings in between when I record. All right, well, we'll just start that over. Hi guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm quite sleepy. My voice is a little groggy. I don't know why, but I'm very excited to be here. I hope you guys are all having a great time. Artistic Domain. I loved doing that video with the 10 builders versus Axiom, but I unfortunately messed up my recording for it. So I didn't put out a video for it because we were obviously not using Axiom or World Edit. So I was having to type in the coordinates manually for any of the fill commands. And I have all my hotkeys for OBS bound to my numpad because I never use it. And so as I was typing in my coordinates, I did not realize that I was stopping and starting my recording every 5 minutes for the whole time. So that was a bummer. I was pretty excited to do a video about that, but it's okay. I was only working on the clouds, so I don't think it would have been a super interesting video anyway. Hey, what up, Debogged? How's it going? I can't tell if I'm getting sick or if it's just allergies. I think it's just allergies. Oh, Dingle, you got snacks this stream? Nice, nice. It was calming, to be fair. Well, I can turn it back off if you guys want. We can do just a chill stream. No, I actually want to stay on mic, but I am gonna go blow my nose first, real quick. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Thank you for the follow, Sam. And Pingo Pongo, how's it going? Oh, it's so much better. Okay. Artistic Domain, what is my favorite build style? It changes quite often. Lately, I've really been into stuff like this. Just like realistic stuff, I guess. I've really been into perspective builds, like this one. Here it is in orthographic mode, which that's so cool. I love looking at it like that. And thank you for the follow. Who was that? Iceman? I think I missed it. Thank you, Debogged. I appreciate that. I'm pretty happy with it. A few people have said it feels quite off balance. I'm gonna put leaves on it, so I think that should fix that up. Which I'm gonna have to really get cracking on that soon because what is it? It's the 22nd today. This ends on the 26th. So I have a lot of work to do still, but that's okay. I'll get it done. It'll happen. I hope. I mean, if it doesn't, I'll just start cutting corners and omitting stuff to make it work. Because it's a competition. I have to. It's also the first bakery competition I've been a part of, so I, I don't want to miss out on it because I didn't finish. Diggle, you should probably finish yours. Yeah. Yeah, you should. It's a very left-heavy tree. It is a very left-heavy tree, but you know what? It's leaning over. My reference for that was like a tree that's leaning over a river. And I think it looks really good with this style. I might trim a little bit off of like this center area. I don't know if you can. This center area I might trim a little bit off of, and then add a little bit more weight over here. But I'm hoping the leaves solve it. I might not do leaves too. I might just make a really cool tree. Sensi. Is it Sense? Sensi? No, Sense. Those are lines. Yeah, man. Do you have any tips for finding inspiration? I do. Look at stuff. Look at things. There's inspiration everywhere. No, I know that's super vague. I think the best way to get outside of, as contradictory as it is, the best way to get outside of like creative block like that is to just start making something. So when we started this was like my third or fourth idea for this build, and we were doing it on stream, and I just started sketching, and it's a lot easier to edit something that's already there into something you like than it is to start from nothing. So as intimidating or like slow as it is to have a blank canvas in front of you, draw anything or just like put anything down, build anything. It doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's even close to what you wanted to do. Literally just start throwing blocks down, and then gain inspiration from the work that you are doing in that instance. That is my advice, and it works pretty well, I think. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you just need a break. But I mean, looking at other artists, looking at other builds, for some of the stuff that I do, I love looking at concept art for like shows and games that I like, things like that. Ducky, I'm your long lost child. I'm a duck, not a goose. No, no, I'm a goose, not a duck. Add more branches in the bottom right over on this side. Yeah, I might do something. We'll see. We'll see. We'll work on that in a little bit. Yeah, anything is easier to work on than an empty canvas. This part's not really going to be seen, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. That's the tricky part with perspective builds like this. Is it's like, you know, you want it to be. It's one of one of the tricky parts. You want it to be finished, but also like, you don't want to spend time working on stuff that isn't going to be visible. So I think that's good for now. Why are you adding a layer of glass? So the layer of glass is actually the sky. I'm going to put clouds in here too, and it's actually a cone. It's kind of hard to see from the angle I'm at, but it is a cone leading down to the sun. So this just gave me a little bit more room, because I did have it as like a pyramid shape, just like a straight pyramid shape leading down. And it was a little bit limiting, and we had corners in it. So I might change this outer wall to a cone too, so we don't have these squares at the end. But it looks pretty good orthographic still. Like you don't see those corners, but we'll see. Oh, why am I adding glass onto the rocks? It's just for coloring. Yeah, it's just to color it. So like, it's a good way to get like just slight variations in the color difference of, this is granite with brown glass. It's just a little bit different versus just having it like that. If I have white glass on it, it works as a highlight, and then brown glass on top of that tones it down a little bit. So it's just to like add a new color in there. I was talking about this yesterday too, but if you're ever doing natural painting with this, I really recommend using octahedron instead of sphere, because it's always a diamond, so you never have a straight line. Later, Ember. Thanks for stopping in. And hello, Osteoporosis77. I think you need more calcium and vitamin D. Are you going to add a bakery to it? What do you mean? Like build a bakery in here? Oh, because the title of the stream is Bakery Competition Build? Is that what you mean? Oh, so the name of the server is the bakery. That's the name of the server we're on. You can see in chat. Are there any bakers? Baker. See, like I'm a baker, which is just like I'm a recognized member of the server called the bakery. Ashish, hey, how's it going? This witchcraft is a vertical perspective build. Is what this is. We're adding a little transition color in there. So these are the far back mountains I'm keeping with this color palette, but I do want a little bit of variation just to show that these are closer. Kind of like these, where we're adding a little bit of light gray concrete powder too. It is hard building at this angle. Yes, it took a little bit to like get used to it and like know what I was doing. Hey Goose, I won't really be active. I'm gonna stream myself, but I'll keep stream up. Hopefully everything goes amazing. Hey, thanks and good luck. And hello Pootsby. And hello Prismy. Can we get an update on the build? Yeah, in just a sec. I'll give you guys a cool view. And this is also Axiom, Kenzik, yes. How many finished builds do you reckon there'll be? I'm not sure. I don't know how many people are submitting for this competition. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I mean, at least like 20 something. Hey, Ren, the cowboy. Thank you for the follow. Oh, howdy there. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of this pale wood has kind of been one of the saving blocks for this. Man, dude, this new album is awesome. This is a really, really good addition. It's the new Minecraft soundtrack. Or not soundtrack, the new album. Just dropping by to say hi. Gotta head out for classes in a bit. Hey, well, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Artistic domain. What are your 5 tips that you would give a beginner builder? Let's see. Let me think about that for a second, and then I will give you those tips. 5 tips. Let's see. All right, well, I'll give you guys a view of the build first. So this is what we're looking at in perspective. It's looking pretty good. Really like these new mountains. And then orthographic, this is how we're looking. It isn't C418. This is Amos Roddy. I don't think C418 hasn't done an album for like several years for them, I don't think. If you finish your comp build, is there anything I have to do to make sure it's submitted? I don't know. That's something I should probably look into also. Okay, let's just take a sec. 5 tips to give a beginner builder. Dinglebin, no, it's not. No, C418 hasn't done a music for them for a while. Yeah. He is still great. Yes, he is. Okay, 5 tips for beginner builders. Experiment. Mess up a lot. That's the big one. Do not be afraid of, like, a bad build is not a bad thing. That's how you learn. Copy building techniques from good builders. Cough, cough, watch my channel. I interview a lot of really good builders and talk about their building techniques. Okay, so yeah, don't be scared to make mistakes. Actually, encourage making mistakes and experimenting. Watch other builders to copy their techniques. Even just copying their builds directly is a good way to learn how to build. Let's see. Third tip for new builders. Use references. Don't be scared to use references. I feel like a lot of people feel like references are cheating, but that's ridiculous. Use references. Let's see. Fourth tip for beginner builders. Start by working within your realm of possibility. You can if you want to, but you don't have to jump in and start with giant projects like the one I'm working on now, or like some of these other ones around here like that. Like, you don't have to jump in and work on stuff like that. Practice the fundamentals. Like, hey, I'm going to look at a color palette, and then I'm going to try to make this shape. And then I'm going to try to turn these shapes into a build. I think it's very similar to like when you're learning how to draw. You don't just start by drawing like people or anything like that. You start by like, okay, I'm going to learn how to use the pencil and how to do line weight. And then I'm going to learn how to draw these shapes well. And then I'm going to learn how to draw forms. And then I'm going to turn those things into other things. So that's what I would recommend. Those are my 5 tips. Hey, Nash, how's it going? There is a submission form on the Discord now under the comp tab. That's good to know, because I would have just done my build and left it. Isn't that a cool one? Yeah, this one's good. Who is this? This is El Loco Diaz. A very nice one. Gonna be hard to compete with that. I don't expect to win. Honestly, I don't expect to place. I'm just having fun doing a build. Love that one. Looking good. But if I don't get working, I'm not going to finish. What's going on up there? There we go. Okay, so I am happy with the mountains. I can probably add a little bit of variation onto these. Let's do this in perspective, or in a orthographic. This is how I did a lot of the build. This has been a pain. Just want to add a little bit of definition between the mountains themselves. Are you drawing with WASD? Yeah, I am. Alley-oop, shoot, you don't have Discord. My comp build wasn't the best anyways. Just mostly wanted to try something new. Always, but it's also extremely unfinished. Yeah, that'll... You don't want to submit it if it's not finished. What was going through my mind? Well, in 10 verse Axiom, it was a lot of I would build something, and then I would be like, why am I doing it this way? There's so many better ways to do this. And then about halfway through, I was like, wow, I really wish that I did these clouds differently. Because, yeah, it was rough. I did not do the clouds in a smart way at all, and I wasted a lot of time doing them. And then they didn't look very good. It is like an Etch-a-Sketch. That's what I feel like I'm working on. Okay, I'm gonna have to call it with the mountains. Mountains are fine. I need to work on the tree, and then I need to do the actual main subject of the piece, which is the figures standing in the middle. So let's start on the tree. I'm just going to replace it with wood. I don't think I'm going to end up using wood, but just so we can get an idea of what it looks like. Orthographic camera. It's orthographic camera mod. Is this build comp exclusively perspective builds? No, not at all. There's only a couple perspective builds that I know of in here. I know like Benji's is Benji and Pixel Person, Paranoid Pixel Person are working on one. That's a little different. Okay, let me think of my palette. My instinct is to use like woods because it's a tree, but I don't want to get locked in that because there's a lot of other options that I can use. Mud will be a good one. And I want to use stuff that stands out a little bit from the rest of the build. That could be good. Terracotta, maybe not. That could be nice. Soul Sand's a good one. Dripstone's a good one. Okay, we'll start with that. That's quite a big palette. How do I make trees every time I've built one? It's always stiff or looks like plastic plants. Use a reference. 100% use a reference and just copy a reference and start there. And then you'll start to learn how trees branch off and grow. And then you can go from there. We're just going to use Axiom for this. Okay, so I have the sun. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm a fool. I have lit everything as if the sun was up here. But I've literally built the sun down here. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Okay, let me think. Hey, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. All right. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause my music so I can think. Okay, so... Now, it doesn't look too bad. Because I've lit everything to be part of the perspective, the part that is rough is the mountains. The mountains themselves in the background, the like purple and white ones. Everything else I think I can get away with. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, we're gonna redo the mountains. We just got to do it. Something I learned. Where's the music? Working construction and doing that, and a lot of manual labor. Some advice someone gave me one time that it sounds so dumb and simple, but is very true. Is people waste a lot of time standing around and looking at things, and you look at it, and is it done? Yes, move on. Is it not done? Find out why it's not done, do it, and then move on. Deadline is the 26th, yes. Now, here's the other thing. I could actually, this might save me some time, I could just remove the sun. Like, the sun doesn't have to be down there. Especially if we go, I'm flying up right now. I know you can't tell. Once we get a little bit of fog in there, like, that's not bad if we just take the sun out. I'm going to do that. That's easier and quicker. But I'm going to do that after I do the tree. just starting to realize how big the plots are. They are pretty big. Mine is technically bigger because I'm building vertically, which I did on purpose so I would have more space. But is also means I have to build a lot more. I should put a goose peeking up behind the mountains instead of the sun. No, I want it to be a more serious piece. A goose builds need a goose. I'll hide a goose in there. Yeah, I'll find some way to hide it in there. And I also need to remember I am doing leaves, so I don't want to spend too much time focusing on this stuff over here because a lot of it won't be visible. Whoops. You'll hide a goose in yours? Yeah, thanks. Opal, the theme of the comp is reflection. My build does not reflect that theme yet, but it will when it is done. There's still quite a lot of stuff I have to do to get it finished. So these purple dots that go all the way down are going to be figures, like a person standing there looking back at past versions of itself. So I might do, you know what I might do? I might, ooh, this is a good idea. I might build it fully right here, where this purple one is standing up. And then, God, this is so confusing. And then literally deconstruct it as it goes back down. I think that's kind of a cool idea. I might do that. Do you like build comps? Isn't it stressful? This is the first one that I've been a part of. I've never built in a competition before until this one. So it's, yes, kind of stressful, but also it's a lot of time. So it'll probably get more stressful as time goes on. But it's also a really nice way to push me to work outside of my comfort zone. Like the last build that I did with Wreckjaw was this last build that I did with Wreckjaw was like way outside of my comfort zone, but I had to push myself with it because I was working with other people. And I learned a lot from Wreckjaw, especially with the coloring that he did. Wow, I haven't actually looked at this in a sec. This was a really good build. And so I learned a ton from this because I was like put in a situation where I had to like work and push myself to work on it. So that's how I feel about the competition too. It's just like an exciting excuse to force myself to learn something. Oh, Alistair. Okay, technically I did compete in Alistair's comp, but that was like a 1 hour build comp, so that was a little different. Hey, what up, Bit Builders? Shoes. No, wait, that build is insane. That build is insane, isn't it? Oh, actually, I haven't. Let's go back to it real quick. I haven't looked at it since I installed orthographic. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That was a very exciting build. Bit builds. This is mine. This is me and Wreckjaw. Wreckjaw, you still in chat? I don't know if Wreckjaw's still in chat. Yeah, this was Wreckjaw, and I worked on this over the course of like a month. And the sky up here, all the sky and the clouds were done by our friend M. Chmu. It is it's the album art for Verminous by the Black Dahlia Murder. The original art is by Dan Seagraves, and then we made it in Minecraft. I'll get a little closer so you guys can see the scale, because it's wild. This was a ton of fun, though. I really, really enjoyed working on that. And this one down here, this is by Echo. I don't know if Echo's in chat. Honk. Hey, Shusey. Thanks for the follow. That's very bright. That block is not going to work. That terracotta does work, though. That looks pretty good. Are you going to stair slab the tree? I can't because it's vertical. I can't. Stairs and slabs don't do anything for me out here. I can do vertical slabs, so that might help. I haven't actually really tried to place slabs yet. Yeah, slabs aren't really going to help me with this build. Stairs, I might be able to work some stuff out with stairs. Fences and walls, yes. I will probably fence and wall some parts of this. I'm also going to add leaves, so. Is there a reason for why this is built vertical? Yes, so this is it's for a competition, and this is the plot size limit. And I really wanted to do, I wanted more space to do more perspective stuff. So I built it vertically so that I would have more space. All right, doing the leaves on this is going to be tricky. I thought they were talking about me. All right, we're going to have to experiment with this. Can I do... Let's see if I can even do this how I want to do it. Okay, I can set this partially with air. So I can kind of sculpt it like that. Man, I might actually end up having to place all these manually. Yeah, we'll see. I might have to do all these manually. Hey, what up, Fizz? How's it going? It's very difficult to look downwards and know that I'm not looking forward. Shrimp, how's it going? That's pretty unique. Very interesting take. Also, the album cover is insanely cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Maybe use a different shape other than a sphere. Yeah, I was just seeing if I could do noise with air, like the noise painter with air, which I can. I think using the rock tool will be nice, but I don't want it to look too fake. I'm going to actually open up a reference. All right, here's a reference. Oh, you guys can't see it. About to get some lunch. Nice. What are you having for lunch? Loving the color theory vids. Thank you very much. Oh, looking up bonsai might be a really good way to look at a reference, actually. Yeah, that is probably better because they do shape the... They shape all of it differently. And it is a cascading bonsai like that. Oh, I love bonsai. I used to have a bonsai tree. Ooh, sushi. Hell yeah. Love some sushi. It's a good lunch. I know the shape tool has some kind of like super sphere, it might be called, but I'm not sure. But then you can edit the specifics more than just a sphere. Yes, I might try that as well. Okay, I'll throw this up on the side screen. And there it is. Okay. Oh, my reference is gone. Alrighty. I might try to like... I don't know. I'm going to do the tree pretty rough because it's not going to be the focal point necessarily. And then I'm going to come back and edit it. So let's see. Super sphere. Metaball width. Ooh, that is kind of actually a really good way to do that. Huh. I love little maple bonsais. I tried to grow a maple bonsai. It didn't work. I know bakery competition, but like I actually never know what the prize is. The only one I know is they sometimes have competitions for the bakery hub areas. So the hub areas are usually just community builds and not competitions, actually. The competitions usually have cash prizes. I think first place for this is like $250 or something, but I might be wrong. All right, I'm just gonna try this. Let's see how this turns out. Your builds are amazing, and you're so chill. I didn't even realize it's been 45 minutes. How entertaining you are. I subbed. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Looks like ferrofluid and the branches are magnets. It does. That is exactly what it looks like. And it's not quite... Nah, that's not quite it. Maybe if I do something smaller... Maybe go bigger and mix it with air. How do I... how do I mix it with air when it's just a shape? I don't actually know how to do that. Zaf, hey, welcome in. Comp is going well, I see. It's going okay. It's going okay. Not a lot to do still. I do plan, Sal, I was going to mix it with air afterwards, just with World Edit. Yeah, do it after. Yep. Right as I said it. Let's just see how that looks. Actually, I guess these are the only leaves. I can just select this whole area. What kind of leaves are you thinking, or a mix of leaves for shading? I'll do a mix, yeah. Yeah, I'll do a mix. Hey, what up, Jake Kelton? How's it going, dog? Yeah, this definitely looks better. But just got to remember that leaves getting the most sunlight would have bigger groups. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna have to like manually go through and do a lot of this. I'm thinking honestly, it might be worth it to manually do some of this. Hey, Echo, how's it going? Artistic, how am I so entertained by you? I've always got bored at building after a few minutes, but something about you makes me want to stay and keep watching. Hell yeah. Good. Stay. Eating lunch before getting back to work. Nice. Nice. You just cut the grass and I'm going to shower, but you'll be hanging out and chat? Okay. Sounds good. Jake Kelton, love your vids? Hell yeah, you should. Jake Kelton's vids are great. Hey, everybody, if you haven't checked out Jake Kelton, go check out Jake Kelton. It's a good name, too. You got a good name, Jake. Hey, what up, Dinner? Also, I don't remember if you answered this last time. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Dinner or Dinar or Dinar? Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to call you Dinner. Wait, did you pick it yourself? I guess I picked Goose, but I didn't pick my real name. Would maybe vary the Y level of the leaves, have some globs closer to the camera and some farther away but smaller, play with the perspective again. It would, yes. Yeah, I'm just going to see how this looks and then shade them. But also keeping in mind that we'll be, I don't know, in my mind, I'm creating this way. So it is supposed to be perspective, so it'll be viewed from one direction. Jake, I can keep a secret, but you better not say it in chat if you want it to really be a secret. Came out of the womb and was like, I'm Jake Kelton. Hell yeah. Jake Kelton's not your IRL name. Well, it's a good name. It was a good pick. You guys hear that? Jake Kelton's been lying to all of us. What was that? Hey, Weasel, thank you. I appreciate that very much. How many months? 2 months. Hell yeah, Weasel. It's going really good. How you doing? That was very kind of you. I hope you get what you hope to get out of my channel now that you've paid me money for it. Anyway, now that Weasel has subscribed, we're going to end the stream. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you guys in about... How long? You subscribed for 2 months? I'll catch you guys in about 64 days. No, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I wish you guys could all see YouTube chat. I gotta find a way to get that up on there also. No, I wouldn't do that to you, Weasel. Even if I was about to end stream, if somebody subscribed right as I was ending, I'd go a little bit longer for them. Can you imagine months being 32 days long? No, it was just to be sure that the subscription had ended. 64 days, 2 months. So this technique that I'm doing now, where I'm just kind of like throwing leaves on, is called, I'm just going to kind of wing it and hope it looks good when I walk away. Let's see how it's doing. That's looking pretty cool, actually. I need more leaves, and I can throw some more little branches in now, but that's looking pretty cool. No, the stream is not ending. No, I was just making a joke because Weasel subscribed. Ah, stupid debug. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, I think if we just add a bunch of stuff in like this. And trapdoors. Trapdoors will be good too. Hey, what up, Berkeley? Wait, Berkeley, is that you, Berkeley? Like the one, yeah, Berkeley SC. Guys, I don't know if you guys have seen Berkeley's builds, but Berkeley has some of the coolest builds I've ever seen in Minecraft. It just hopped in the YouTube chat. That's why you Twitch fellows can't see it. I'm going to take a second to show you guys Berkeley's builds. Hold on. I have to find them. Hold on. Patience. It'd be really funny after I show you them if they're like, no, those aren't mine. Hold on, I know they're in here. Okay, they're a little farther back in my chat than I thought they were. Hold up. There they are. Okay. Berkeley SC Berkeley. Okay, it's got to be yours. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Berkeley has a YouTube channel? All right, whoops. Berkeley, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. Hold on, let me see if I can find your YouTube. Berkeley. Berkeley SC. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Posted a video 2 weeks ago. All right, Berkeley, hit me up. As soon as you got more videos, I'm going to give you a plug. I still want to do that interview with you, too. Doesn't it look like a painting? And like this one, too? It's like sheets of glass. I love it so much. So cool. I don't know, Nugget. At least 3. So, shout out, Berkeley. Very, very good. Yeah, that was the first time in a long time that I saw. Oh, hey, Spuddy. That was the first time in a long time that I saw a build and was like audibly like, whoa, like, okay, hold up. What am I looking at? What's the name of the channel? I will. He only has one video, but I'll throw a link in there. Oh wait, sorry, you guys can't see that in YouTube. It's SSZ Berkeley is the channel. Like that, SZ Berkeley. I mean, you can scroll up in chat. He said hello in chat. Hey, later, Magma. Thanks for hopping in. Hope you have a lovely day. Until I see you next. Hey, what up, Mesmo? Wait, hold on. Ninguem Importante Mesmo. Good morning. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Call you Mesmo, it's easier? That is easier for me. Yes, thank you. How are you doing on this lovely morning? Eating good, eating some stuff. Hell yeah, I love food. Food is one of my favorite things ever. I'm a big fan of food. Are you gonna have a specific spot for the judges to stand? I know that perspectives builds do that. Yes, I will. It'll be up here. I have to figure out the distance and render distance and field of view and all that stuff, but it'll be like right there, right here or so. I still have to do all the clouds. Berkeley, I don't often post works on YouTube. I do it more on X and Discord. Well, there you go, guys. Go find Berkeley. Berkeley, are you the same name on Discord? Or I know you're the same name on Discord. Are you the same name on X? Which, did anyone else notice that I don't use Twitter because I don't like Twitter. But did anybody else notice that this past week the logo is not the X anymore? It's back to the bird. I thought that was interesting. I wonder if it's gonna get renamed again back to Twitter. That would be really funny if it did. Nature is healing, yeah. What build style do I like more? Medieval or futuristic? It totally depends on the build. Lately, I'm more into futuristic, but I love medieval stuff too. Cyberpunk and brutalism are like very hot right now in the building community, and I really love a good mix of those. Like Taco Squad has some great stuff. The post that Taco Squad just did on just posted on his Instagram today is very, very cool. So rare that not organic builds win these comps, which is somewhat organic, but not like human organic. I hope we win, which is cool. I think that would be cool too. I don't think I will, but I do think it would be cool if I did. This needs a lot more shaping, but this is looking pretty good. This isn't as bad as I was expecting it was going to be. I mean, it'd be cool just to place. I mean, I think, you know what I think I have running for me with this is that it's an interesting technique for building. I think that is my strong. The build itself is like, okay, cool. But like compared to, I know a lot of the other builders, and I know there's going to be some really, really well, like even just this one right next to me, some really well refined detail. So which I don't necessarily have, mine is a little bit more painterly kind of. So my strength in this is a strange technique and perspective. So we'll see if that helps carry me through. Make it a dropper map. Oh, yeah, I thought about that. Hey, thank you, Artistic. You have a lovely time, and thank you for coming and hanging out for the stream. I'll see you next time, maybe. It's a little too much going on down here. Yeah, it's a little better. All right, let's see. I think I still have all this selected. Oh, not axe. What am I doing? Honk. Hey, cool Berto. Thank you for the follow. Berto. Been watching a lot of Shovel. Yeah, Shovel is awesome. Shovel is very, very good. I have an interview lined up with him sometime soon. I also just finished an interview last night with Ryan the Scion. Very, very cool. Very good conversations. Okay, let's do from up here. I think we'll do... let's see. I love Azalea for the highlights. Oak leaves are a good mid. Spruce leaves are a good shadow. Jungle leaves are also a good light. So let's try these four, see how it works. Put these up here. Oh, I can't put them right there. We'll put these right here. Okay, come on. Yeah, it's a pretty good gradient. We'll try that. I think maybe I'm going to do something kind of weird. I'm going to try it from the bottom. Oh, it's backwards. It's always backwards. Why is it always backwards? Hey, what up, Empress? How's it going? Here, I'll give you a better view of it. Something like there. I still need to figure out what... Yeah, right about there. That's probably the angle that we'll do. Isn't that cool? I'm very excited about this. Thanks, E. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I'll change the angle a little bit, maybe like right here. I always forget that I can just scroll through. I want a little more dark leaves. Shift 1. Okay, speaking of sick, wanted to pop in and see how you're doing, but from what I can see, you're being talented as always. Have fun. Hey, thank you. I'm doing quite good. I'm not sick. I hope you're not sick either. I hope that you are feeling great. I hope everybody here is feeling great. And if you are sick, I hope you're not sick very soon. Shift options. Why is it not working? I am sick, but I'm working on not being sick. Okay, good. Well, I love you, E. I hope you have a great day. And hopefully I will talk to you soon. There we go. That's looking pretty good. I can thin this out quite a bit, I think. I mean, that's a pretty cool tree. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's still too thin? I think the leaves could use a little bit of shaping, but like overall, like color and silhouette for that. Oh, also, Weasel, are you still here? More on top, like make it a little fluffier? Okay. I can do that. Some more small branches. Yeah, I think it just overall needs more detail work. Introverted scum. Hell yeah. I thought it was a map for some reason. It does look like a map, doesn't it? We did map art of it yesterday. Did I save it? No, I destroyed it. Let's see. What I want to try the trap doors. Just see how these look. I think I'm gonna lean more on the fences. Hey, you're back from your shower. Welcome back. Okay, it doesn't look like Weasel is still here, but for everybody else, right after this stream, I'm going to be doing a members only stream in my Discord. So if you are subscribed, you are welcome to come and join in on that. You just come and hang out in the Discord, and we'll be building on a specific plot in my server. You'd like to, but you're too lazy to switch your Discord to link them. That's fine, Echo. I mean, I can just add you. You're definitely around enough that I'll remember it's you. So. Might also get a little fancy with some of this and do some replacement stuff. Get some like grass in there. Yeah, get some use out of the gifted sub before it runs out. That's why I feel so bad that the last sub one didn't. I had to leave early. Hey, Echo, build critique. We can do that. Are you on the bakery? Check Discord. There's some stuff about this one. Okay, one sec. Did you message it to me? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. You're sending me instructions. Okay. We'll get to it in just a second. You know, I'm actually really proud of that tree. Okay. Echo, you ready for me? I'm ready to teleport to you, and I read your instructions. Oh, yeah. Also, if any of you guys weren't here last time, and by last time I mean yesterday. Oh, I'm looking the wrong way. Ooh. My man, this is great. Yeah, this is awesome. Let me see where the perspective is. I'm sorry that I was looking forward, but it wasn't the same. Turn off night vision. Oh, I have it on an Axiom. Yeah, this is really good. Really cool to see after all the cathedrals too. You nailed this. Okay, critique. The tree's a little thick. Composition wise, I love this. Great composition and placement. I think it'd probably be like right there. I feel like I'm not looking in the right spot. Is it like right there is where I'm supposed to look? I'll put it right there. Okay. Thoughts about this? Let's see. I think maybe okay. So yeah, I think the tree's a little too thick. You took the SS of this. Oh, screenshot of this looking towards the house, but anywhere in that general direction works. Okay, cool. Put it like right there. Okay, so tree. I kind of want a little bit higher value on the house. It is supposed to be a nighttime build, so that's a little hard to like specify. Compositionally, you have it right in the center, so like it works to keep that as the focal point. But the amount of contrast that you have with how dark the tree is, right up against. Am I on the correct like minimum brightness too? Does this look correct to you? Hey, Benji, what up, Benji? We're just giving Echo a quick build critique. Yeah, lighting up like just one window would be kind of cool. But if it's totally abandoned, none of it would be lit up, which is something that's cool. But the amount of contrast that we see with how dark the tree is against how light the background is makes the tree carry a little bit more visual weight than the actual building. So I do think thinning this out and finding a way to increase the contrast around the house might increase the amount of draw that the house has. Something like maybe using, that looks good though. When you zoom in on that, that's a really nice colored house. Hmm. Let me think. What are some ways that I would go about doing that? You have it dark enough that the plants are just as dark as the trees? Okay, maybe I need to go a little darker. Let me just look at it lighter. If we go all the way dark. Okay, if we darken it all the way like that, you absolutely nailed it. I do think the tree limbs are a little thick still, but that is so cool. Yeah, the amount of light that you have on that is perfect in comparison. These little orange spots really pop out. Something that I would say is maybe because I'm viewing these as flowers, and then because these are the same color and they're also horizontal, they kind of look like flowers too. So maybe having these a little more yellow to differentiate them from the flower lights could help. Um, and maybe even removing them because it is, unless those are supposed to be like fireflies, throwing a firefly bush in this would do really good. Actually, that's my first recommendation is a firefly bush. Okay, how's it going? Welcome in. Um, this is awesome. You really nailed the composition with this though, with the amount of light that you have right there. I'm gonna look around a little bit. Yep. Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's so dark. Is it right about there? I know I don't have it exact, but it was right up, yeah, right about there. It's supposed to be the same. There's supposed to be eyes watching you. Oh, someone in YouTube chat just said it's kind of like their eyes that are watching you. So there you go. You nailed that. Yeah, I love this. The only thing that I'm like on that like I would want to see different is this especially this limb being thinner and maybe something else right there so that that looks a little bit more whole, like a fence post instead of a gate. But other than that, this is really good. Yep. Very good. Love it. And also super cool to see you do this after the cathedrals. This is like such a left turn from some of your other builds, and you did it really well. Whoa! Oh, I didn't even see how you did the tree. That's cool. Yes. Yeah, I would just thin that out right there, and it's perfect. Also, this house, just by itself, this is a solid house. Really awesome color. Love it. Love it. I think your cathedrals are more impressive as builds, but I think this might be my favorite build by you. Jojo, thank you for the follow, Jojo. Oh, that was a follower goal. Hey, 600. Let's go. Come on. Lexi, I love how so many builds are more 2.5D than 3D. Really shows talent. It really does. This is a very good example of that. Ethan, is this for the reflection comp? Are you entering? No, this isn't on the comp server, so I don't think it is. Plan on doing perspective a lot more moving forward. Only got 2 or 3 more cathedrals planned. Only 2 or 3 more cathedrals. Ethan, this is the reflection build that I'm working on for the competition, at least. How's it going, Benji? I saw you're slowly getting better. You have COVID? Let's see. I don't know if there's going to be a way I can do plants in here. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Ethan, could I get your input on my first Axiom build? So I do on Twitch. There's a little channel point thing you can do to redeem for a build critique. If you're not on Twitch, um, we might be able to work something out for you. Wait, why are these pointing up? Oh, that's right. I need something that's laying flat. Hmm. Is there anything like that? Is your Ethan, is your build on the bakery? It is? Okay. Yeah, send me a TPA. I'll come check it out. Why not? Are there any flat growing things? Pokey. I see some terrain. Oh, I love that tree. I like the roots. Okay, is this the one you want me to look at? Oh, I assume so. It's the only one I see. Okay, why do I have... Hold on. There we go. I don't know why I had those in both hands. Okay, good terrain. Good coloring on the terrain. That's a good gradient. So first thought. So first thoughts right out the gate. I really like this concept. I really like the contrast of the red with the gray and the pinks and stuff. I like the idea of having the roots coming in and out like this. I think it looks better right here. The branches itself, I would say, are a little bit smooth, which I do kind of like, but I kind of want to see, like, especially like this one right here. I want to see a little more like jaggedness or variation in it. If you're using the path tool, um, using the DDA line with a little bit of thickness can help with that. Where, like, if you start out with a Catmull ROM spline and then switch to the DDA line, it lets you get a little. It's less smooth and lets you get a little bit more variation in it. So that's the first thing that I notice is that the branches are a little bit smooth. Like this small branch, I like, but I also really like the crown shape of this. Like, especially in here, like I want to put a little base in here. I really like that. Like, I like that it's a like a crowned tree is what that's called. Um, Same with the leaves. The leaves are a little bit of a kind of a big. They're a little bit grouped together, breaking them up a little bit, and maybe bringing some leaves down onto some of the branches, kind of like how you have this one in here and these ones in here. Just add a little bit of variation. overall, really like it. Really like your combination of blocks for the leaves. It's just a little more variation and stuff, I think, is what I'm wanting, which is a very easy fix to do. Like, you don't have to delete anything or remove anything that you have necessarily. Just like look at especially look at a cherry tree. Cherry trees in real life, they are pretty jagged growing. Um, and just, yeah, and just kind of rough up some of the stuff a little bit. But overall, this is like super solid. Very, very cool composition. And I think this is going to be a really cool build. Keep me posted on it. If you see me online, be like, hey, come and check out what I did, and I will come and check out what you did. And also, thanks for hanging out. Okay. Oh yeah, like I was saying, if you, oh no, never mind. I already said it. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some building on the pond after this, if you remember. Those just don't really work. That isn't gonna work either. That's not gonna work. Honk. Who is that? Dory. Hello, Dory. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Moss carpet? Maybe? It's a little dark. I guess it's kind of a nice, like, just tiny variation to have in a couple places. Nah, that doesn't really add anything. Saplings might work. They're a little bit more dense. Nope. Still the same from above. Drip leaf, maybe? That's kind of a nice highlight. Yeah, I'll throw this just kind of around some of the edges. Lily pad? Oh, lily pad's a good idea. Yeah, I think this is good just for a little bit of light spots. Let's see. Yeah, that just doesn't work. Yeah, lily pad's kind of cool for some of the shadowy areas. Ungrown wheat? Oh, wheat might be kind of nice. Hey, what up, Ren? Thanks for the sub. Well, howdy and welcome in. I'm gonna do that every time you join in. You did that to yourself. Your name is Cowboy. Cool. Well, hey, if you want to link your Discord and your Twitch account and join my Discord, it'll automatically add you into the members only channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, good. Okay, cool. Well, I will do that every time you join in then. Okay, I'm happy with that for now with the tree. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe change this up a tiny bit right there. There we go. All right. It gave you a heart attack, Woody. I know it's loud, right? Literally every stream, I'm like, oh, I should go turn that sound down. I never remember to. Oh, I did. Hold on. I did get a new song for the hype train, though. Do you guys want to hear it? It's one I had it in one of my videos, but I had Mossbot make me one that would be good for the hype train. No music today? Oh no, the music's just really quiet. I'm gonna start the new soundtrack over because I like it so much. Hey, welcome back, Bit Builds. Okay, yeah, let me play you guys the new hype train music. For the hype train, well, you'll see. You'll see what I mean. It's not gonna be 3 minutes of geese honking though. Maybe I'll layer that over it. Who knows? Why do I have this folder open 10 times? Okay, Minecraft music. Okay, I think it's this one. Pretty excited about that. You call me Sal. Why do you even watch anymore? I'll layer it over it. There's still hunks in it. See, isn't that fun though? I thought that was great. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about that one. Also, if you guys didn't know, Mossbot makes a new goose tune for literally every single video that I put out, but you only get to hear it if you wait till the end. It's like the last 5 seconds, or the last like 30 seconds of every video is a new funny goose themed music.
Prostagma.
So if you guys are missing that out, Prostagma. Hey, Benji. Great job. Benji, I made you famous overnight. I did. I know what. You gained like 2,000 subs. That's my most viewed reel by almost 1 million views already. If you guys didn't see on Instagram, I posted a video, like a clip of me and Benji talking about one of his builds. And it's at like 2 million views now, which is way more than I've ever gotten on a reel. And that happened like overnight. 2,000 follows in about 36 hours? Hell yeah. That's so cool. Okay, what am I doing? Clouds. Clouds. Clouds? Clouds? Let's see what time it is. All right, so we have about 20 minutes left. Oh, thank you. Thank you for adding the Instagram thing. I appreciate that. Introverted Scum, is that a hello salute or a goodbye salute? I mean, I know you're already here, but maybe you came back. Okay, so I need to work on the clouds. I feel pretty comfortable. I think I can do the clouds. The figure is going to be hard. The figure's going to be really hard vertical. Because I'm not going to be able to use, like, there's very few smoothing blocks that I'm going to be able to use to do this, and I'm not really good at doing small scale figures anyway. So that's going to be tricky. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen that reel, go watch it. There's a link. Go add another 1 million views to it. For the last 10 minutes, I've been watching your stream on silent. I just thought you were being silent. Nope. Nope. You just missed out. That sucks. Well, hey, you know what? Thanks for watching it for 10 minutes, even though it was silent. That's some dedication right there. Just rotate it with axiom, then smooth perspective with corals. I could try that. Let's see. How tall is this? 20. Okay, so about 20 blocks. Blocks. Okay. All right, we can do that real quick. Well, we can start on that. And then I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll be hopping into Discord, and we'll be doing a little members-only build. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. I'm going to be working on that in the members-only build. That's what I'm going to be working on while we're hanging out in there, is making a 20 block tall horizontal figure. And I'm also going to have to talk to Mchmu about helping me with clouds. Clouds? I kind of just want to see what it looks like if I just make like Minecraft clouds. Cuboid. Do 2 or 3 thick. Random, you fell asleep to Goose 30 minutes ago, didn't even get to type your first chat in. Just immediately fell asleep as soon as you joined my chat. Well, hey, you came back right at the end. Oh, this is so slow. Oh, I can zoom, that's right. Okay, let's make this 350. And white glass. Hollow. Hey, oh, hey, thank you for the follow, Random. Your hair feels so soft right now. Moisturizing shampoo is so good. Just use conditioner. Okay, let's try this. Now, noise brush. Let's see if we can find a better simplex. No. Whirly, no. Metaball, no. White noise. I think simplex will probably be the best. All right, let's try that. Man, that actually worked pretty well. I'm surprised. Okay, hold on. Let's change that a little bit. Benji, did I read your message? Did you send it on... Oh, wait, there we go. You can't build comp somewhere else and import? Oh, I know. I wouldn't import it. It was just so I can practice. So I can practice, like, building horizontal. That's pretty cool. Man, that's really cool, actually. Oh, no. Okay, we're actually going to start that over. Okay, shape, cuboid. You should have to do a video on perspective builds. Like at this point, so many people do it, and there's so much with it. I would love to. Yeah, I would love to do some perspective stuff for a video. Let's try. I'm gonna try something else. Okay, now we'll just noise paint this. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? That's so good. Oh, that looks so cool. Bismuth is awesome. Okay, let's see. I got all the blue glass. We're gonna try that again, but I'm gonna add in light blue glass. And I want to make the scale a little different. Orthographic is what makes everything look flat, yeah. Yes. Oh, man. Okay. That's so cool. That is such a cool way to do clouds. I cannot believe that. Okay, so this isn't necessarily how I want to leave it. Now, something that is off for me with this is that you can still see through and see that second layer down there. This out here. I kind of want to put another cone. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. All right, I've selected all this. I'm going to duplicate it. And slide it down. Just a little bit, and then I'm going to replace that. Oh. How do I replace this? Okay, let's just try this. And then we're going to do it again. I think we're going to do it again. We're just going to keep doing that till it's solid. Okay, I did that wrong. This is going to take... We're going to go over the time a little bit because I want to figure this out before I leave. Hey, AIMZ, coming in. All right. All right, wait, hold on. We got to play the new Goose tune. Or the new Goose Raid tune. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, yes, technically this was the Hype Train one, but I'm going to use it for the raid too because I like it. You jumped down this earlier, so good. Hey, thank you. If you guys haven't checked out AIMZ, please go and check out AIMZ. AIMZ is a very fun streamer to watch. And you guys are actually coming in kind of near the end, but I just said that we are going to go over because I really want to get this part of the build done. So you actually came in at a good time. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this to duplicate correctly. I think if I... raiding and running too. Got to eat here for like 5 minutes. Hey, that's totally fine. I raid and run every time you come in. Or every time I raid you, I raid and leave. So that's totally fine. Oh, wait. How do I do a shout out? Is it /SO? There we go. There we go. There's your shout out. Everyone go check out AMZ. You better. Absolutely. How was your stream? Mickey, thank you for the follow. Copy. Duplicate. Paste. Okay. All right, we're just going to do that one more time. And then we will paint this and see how it goes. Oh man, that is insane how good that looks. That's the coolest way I've ever seen to do clouds. I can't believe that. For those of you guys just joining, we just figured out how to do this, and I'm so stoked about it. Yeah, that looks so good. Oh, I'm so happy about that. And it did. It stacked up just how I wanted it to. Okay. What I would like to do is I'd like to continue that this way a tiny bit. Oh, hey, Bog Snort. How's it going? Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh, wait, no, I need to select both of them. Oh, no. Okay, I got most of them. That should be okay. And then duplicate them and slide it just a tiny bit. Honk. Hey, thank you for the follow. Who was that? That was... Oh, I can't read it. Oh, I can't get out of Axiom. I'm sorry, I couldn't read your name on the screen. It looked like Crab or Dab or something like that. Oh, whoops. Oh, I think I've crashed it. No, okay, we're okay. Oh, it's Dab 2014. What up, Dab? How's it going? Bogsnort going good. Only been here for a bit. I can hear dinner being made. Nice. Oh, hey, Bubble Dash. What's up? Oh, yeah. I ruined that. Okay, hold on. Okay, noise painter. There we go. Oh. This is taking me a while to get right. We're gonna put it like that, and we're gonna leave it like that for now. Okay, so there we go. So there's our start. I'm very, very happy with that. It's going peachy good. Unfortunately, you are coming in right at the end of stream. But I thank you for joining, at least. I thank you for coming and checking it out. So here is our environment, at least. Who's there? Oh, it's a few of you guys. What up, guys? How's it going? Okay, so here's our initial thing that we got going on. So things that I need to work on. I'm gonna work on this a little bit off stream too. But I'll be I might stream tomorrow actually. So we'll see. I need to duplicate this wall, which I actually can do that super fast. Now that I think about it. And this wall. And that wall is okay. And then I'll have to select one slice of that and move it down so that we still get the variation. So cool. Clouds turned out awesome. I am so happy with how the clouds turned out. I cannot believe it. It turned out so cool. I'm going to mess around with this a little bit. I might try to do like 3 layers of it. Actually, you know what? Whatever. Okay, I'm going to try it right now. I can't make up my mind. I'm too excited about this new thing that I just figured out how to do. Seemed to make it less, actually. What just happened there? There we go. Okay. It's going to be around the same time tomorrow? Yes. You did a 75 builds instead of waiting for your big build to finish? Oh, hell yeah. Zeno, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Echo, talking to Echo. Ortho camera is so nice. It is so nice. I really like ortho camera. I cannot believe how good those look. I'm just like shocked at how nice those turned out. Okay, cool. I just got to find out a way to fix up this. I might make the clouds a little bit more 3D, but this is fantastic. I'm very, very pleased with this. Yep. Yeah, there's a couple little bits that I think I need to change around, but overall that's pretty good. Echo can't really link your accounts. Oh, that's the linking accounts. And you're too lazy anyway. All right. Well, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for joining in for today's stream. It was quite fun. Just a couple little announcements of this is so trippy. A couple little announcements of what is going on over the next little bit. I should have done this in a sphere. Oh, I'm going to do so many builds after this. I can't stop thinking about it. But yeah, a couple of things that are going on. I mentioned yesterday, I have pretty much all the logistics for the first shirt all sorted out. I just have to get the details of the sponsorship finished, and then I'll be able to post a link and you guys can pre-order that. We decided on the garment itself. We're going to decide on what colors. I'll probably do like 3 or 4 colors or something like that. Yeah, that'll be up for pre-order for a month, and then it'll ship out, and it'll still be available after pre-order. It'll just be a little more expensive, based on whatever sponsorship deal they give me. Next week, we will be doing the live oil painting stream. The initial plan was to do a still life and let you guys pick the items that I was painting in the still life. We still might do that, but I was also thinking it might be fun to do a stream where we just paint clouds, because I don't know, I just really like painting clouds. So we'll figure that out next week. I'm going to be taking a quick break, just like 5 minutes. I'm going to get some more tea, and then I will be hopping over into the members-only Discord channel. If you pay for a subscription anywhere, for me, Discord or Patreon, YouTube, Twitch, any of that, or if you've been gifted a sub, you are allowed in this server. You just have to link your Discord and Twitch accounts, or shoot me a message and I'll put you in there. And we're gonna go build together on the server. There's the Discord, and AimZ and AimZ viewers, thank you guys so much for the raid and for coming in and hanging out. And we are going to raid someone else. Let me just find someone to raid. Absolutely, 100%. Hey, Feather's raiding. We're raiding Feather. Feather's raiding. Feather's streaming. All right, you guys. As soon as you get there, give him a good hearty honk. Mad playing. It won't go away. I always forget, what is it? Feather_Fetcher? Nesh, farewell. Thank you for watching. Feather_Fetcher. Okay. Whoa, there's 53 you guys in here? That's exciting. I always love, because I can't see my viewers. I always love when I do the raid and I see how many people are actually watching. All right. Bye, guys. Bog snort. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. I'll be here tomorrow too.
Oh no. How do we fix this? This is tragic. Hey, yo, what's up, Goose? Thank you for the raid, my friend. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much, everyone, for the exciting times. Our TNT farm just broke. Our TNT farm broke. I'm very sad about it because we did spend like 30 minutes getting it started, and now it's broken. So I don't know if any redstone geniuses are in the chat. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. Redstone genius time is broken. The whole farm is broken. And we could watch the tutorial again, but I don't know. I'm really sad right now. This is... Okay. Okay. We're going to ignore this because look how much cobblestone we have. So we're going to ignore it for now. We'll rebuild the farm in a little bit. Is only me who's hearing double? You're hearing double? Maybe you have two tabs open. AimZ yesterday, right, as her farm broke too. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm really, really sad about that. But for now, we persist as long as this farm's working. Why is this farm not working? Why did all of my farms break? What happened? What? Why did my farms break? Oh no. Why is this not working? No, it's got plenty of bone meal. It has to. It's got a... if it doesn't have bone meal, that would be really bad news bears because I put a lot of bone meal in that thing. Well, that's good. Let's wash all our redstone away. No bone meal. Wow. Okay, it has used a lot of bone meal, apparently.